Hey everyone, welcome to the Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 11 of Heavy Object, and this episode, it was a so-so episode. The pacing felt kind of weird, it was kind of slow, to be honest, like most of what was going on. But that's how pretty much most of these episodes have been. The build-up episodes, they've been a little slow, and then it gets better when it, hits that boom moment. But this one was definitely more of a build-up, definitely more of discussion on a whole bunch of things. It was interesting for the fact that we did learn more about Frolaytia. Like I said before, I was excited to learn more about her because we've learned more about the others, but not really her. But yeah, this episode, pretty much the first half, we see that one guy. I really hated him and happy that he got wrecked by... this episode is a lot about strategy and tactics and them trying to figure out what to do and what is the enemy doing, and they're pretty much sending like a thing all the way up in the air. It comes down at Mach 25 and hit the guy, the Bright Hopper, I think it's called, right? Yeah, the Bright Hopper, which was like supposed to be a super good object. Obviously, it'd take like even 3 of Baby Magnums wouldn't be able to take it out, and boom, it pretty much got wrecked. And I think the guy died too, because Frolaytia says she was kind of happy when she heard that, because that scratched one guy off the list, right? And if he survived, he wouldn't be scratched off the list, But yeah, I'm not too sure if he's dead for sure. They said they don't know if it ejected or not, so he could still be alive. It's possible, but yeah, I didn't like that guy. He's just so cocky, smirky, like, this is all you got, safe missiles, I could take them out. All of a sudden, whoop, boom, too bad. But yeah, the planning of what those guys have, and they're doing using the clouds and all this stuff, I was like, dang. This is definitely a different type of enemy, considering normally it's just object on object, or object, blah, blah, blah. It's like there's always an object most of the time. And this one, I think they do have an object, that's what's going on, but it's like hidden, and the way they're using it is different from normal. I think they said there was an object, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna see an object later. Yeah, I remember now, there is an object. That's why Havia and Quinthar, they're like, Havia will go for the dam because the Bright Hopper's crew is like, we're gonna destroy the dam. It doesn't matter about like thousands of people. Like, jeez, come on, really? But of course, yeah, Havia is gonna go for the dam, which will be exciting to see Havia more on his own kind of role, because we've had Quinthar do his thing by himself to do it, but we've never had Havia's always helped him. He's never done his own thing by himself, So it's been pretty interesting to see how well he will do, and how is he going to stop them, because I'm pretty sure he's not going to kill them because they're on the same side still yet. But I'm wondering how he's going to stop them from destroying the dam, while of course Melinda is pretty much can't move. She has to stay underneath that cover in the Baby Magnum, because it's pretty much, it got damaged a lot, so it can't go speeding out of there, and if it does go out, they'll be able to target it again. So pretty much she has to stay there. Havia has to go stop the people from destroying the dam. Quinthar is going to be destroying the object along with Frolaytia, that's gone to help with him. And it was pretty interesting to learn about her. Like, pretty much her family, usually almost 100% of the time, always produces male heirs. So now that she's a woman, and that's like a really small chance. Like, it would have been better for them to say like a 99% chance is usually always male, but I guess it's pretty much always 100 usually, and she's like the 1 in a million exception. And since it's like that, that means that no matter what, she'll be able to produce the heir, even if someone is like, they've been trying all along, but if they do it with her, then yeah. So it's pretty much like she said, her uterus is pretty much that's what everyone wants. I'm like, oh, okay. And another thing, this episode had a lot of Frolaytia ass scenes. They were just literally focused on her butt the whole time. I was just like, but like, thanks for that fan service. Just like, it's always just going up on her body all the time. I'm like, okay, thanks for that little, the fan service all around the place. It's not like a big one, but it's like little glimpses all around the episode. Just pretty funny and cool to see that, that's how they're doing the fan service in this episode. But yeah, that was pretty much what happened. The beginning was, the Bright Hopper got destroyed. After that, it's talking about all the tactics and strategy and how these guys are using their thing to send down their missiles at like Mach 25. And then, of course, you know, the dam thing, and then trying to find the object. And the end was pretty much them, like, trying to listen to see which way, you know, the object is coming from and where, you know, so they can go destroy it. How are they going to destroy it? I don't know. That's what is always interesting to see. How are they going to destroy these things that normally you can't destroy? So how is, you know, Frolaytia and Quinthar going to destroy the object? And how is Heavia going to destroy, stop the people from destroying the dam? And is Melinda going to do anything? Or is she just going to stay in the baby Magnum the whole time? Those are the questions for the next episode. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say, guys. Like I said, it was a so-so episode. The pacing was kind of slow. Nothing really big happened. It was definitely a build-up episode. So it pretty much just discussed all the stuff, you know, the power of this weapon that they have, they're using, the big things that are going to happen, like Heavia having to do this, you know, Quinthar and Frolaytia have to do this, what happened to the Bright Hopper and all that kind of stuff. And pretty much that was what it was, like a build-up episode to the next one. So hopefully the next one will be, you know, that big crazy episode. It's either that or the next one will be another build-up and then one. But I'm pretty sure the next episode is going to be the end of this arc, and it's going to be some big thing where Heavia does some crazy thing to stop them from destroying the dam, and then of course Frolaytia and Quinthar destroy the object. And it was pretty interesting. Before I end this, the chemistry between Quinthar and Frolaytia was pretty interesting. It was definitely a different dynamic that they put in, instead of having, like, you know, Heavia is always on her and then, you know, there's always Quinthar with Melinda, but instead they had the other two, which is an unlikely thing. And they didn't really emphasize anything on Heavia and Melinda, which would have been interesting as well. Maybe they will in the next episode. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion and review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And yeah, till next time, guys. See ya.